Alright, Friday Night Fights. We're here at Tristan's Basement of Doom. We've got Dwayne and we are playing some Fate of a Nation. So Dwayne is playing, there's going to be lots of proxies, so we'll just get that out of the way right now. So we're playing 1500 points.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us what's what, starting with the actual real models.
Centurions, Megash 3. These are AMXs, Megash 3s, and a 2.
And a 2. And this command BTR is objective number 1, and this air defense radar is objective number 2 for me. I am playing the Egyptians, but I'm using my Russian, just generic Cold War models, and because they're Egyptians, that means I have all that. So 1500 points. I've got, this is, it's weird, they're grouped up in, you can put 3 platoons of infantry and they count as 1. So in this case I've got 2 platoons of infantry of Mechanica or whatever, however you pronounce that. So it's 12 infantry, there's 2 recoilless rifles, which I'm using my Malyutka tow missile dudes, and then there's 2 bazooka, well they're called the Blindicids, the Belgian missiles. Anyways, I've got real Russian hardware for that. I've got a single platoon of infantry over here on the other objective, and then I've got...
Do they walk like Egyptians?
No, they don't, because they're Russians. These guys are the PT-76s with a BTR, I think it's a 152K. These unit of 10, they're actually T-72s, but I'm using them as T-55s. I've got, this is the Zveda T-72 is my CO tank, and then I've got 10 Battlefront T-55s, or T-54s. And, well, he finished deploying first, so you get the +1. And he's electing to not do night fight, or night assault, because he didn't pay the points for the searchlights. So that would be stupid. So go ahead, I rolled a 5. He rolled a 2. This could be over early. Now, it has to be said that you have every rule known to man, and the only rule I have is hens and chicks. So if these guys move, it's really, really bad. And then you get what? You get stabilizers, you get...
Well, some are stabilizers. I have... These are autoloaders.
They have stormtroopers.
Yeah.
These all have stormtroopers.
They have combat tactics.
Oh wow, I didn't realize I had that too.
Yeah, they're basically Germans.
Mission tactics?
Wow, they're basically Germans,
Yeah.
but they're Jews.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll go do turn 1 and then come back. Alright, so we did 2 turns. Or I guess, sorry, I only did my half a turn. Turn 1, what did I do? Nothing? I killed... Oh yeah.
You moved up, I shot.
On turn 1, I moved up and I needed 6s to kill your CO tank. So I had 9 T-54s, I got 3 hits and I killed your CO tank. And then I got the warrior save because he could have gone into the McGatches, which I got. They dug in, they failed to dig in. And purely because I could, I moved the Plavuchkas up through the water because they have a spearhead move, so I moved them in here initially. And then moved them up, and then on turn 2 killed one of the AMXs. He shot and killed a lot of this platoon, and I had 5 left. And I was able to shoot, and I killed one and bailed one because he did not... Stormtrooper, yeah, he failed the Stormtroopers, failed the Stormtrooper. They did Stormtrooper, otherwise they'd probably be all dead.
Yeah, I failed 3 out of 4.
Yeah, I failed 3 out of 4. But you made your saves,
yeah.
Or your leadership. And then over here I decided to double time the infantry, leaving a small section behind, purely because why not? He's not going to be wasting machine gun shots. So your turn 2 and onwards, here we go. Alright, so we've done a couple more turns, and went for broke. I went out here to try to kill his AMXs. I still have one alive here because he's been making his conscript saves every which way. These T-70 or T-55s just haven't been able to do anything. I failed my tank tear, my tow missiles missed, my bazookas missed, everything just missed. So it is down to, this is probably going to be the last turn coming up. So that is that.
Good.
Go ahead.
I think you just
I can't ever make a tank terror. My bazookas can't hit. My tow missiles can't hit. Hens and chicks hit, made his armor saves. Everything made their armor saves. He is at half. Those are both bailed out. I'm at 4 out of... yeah, I've got 4 platoons. Yeah, 2 down. Those guys are dead. These guys are alive, but just can't make the stormtrooper. So, trying to pull it off.
Okay. I mean,
the game's over, and I just couldn't tank assault. These guys, hens and chicks, just kills them. I should pay the points for the stabilizers. I didn't, just to see, but they're brutal. So I finally lost. This platoon I should have lost like 3 turns ago. Yeah, and I just, you know, couldn't do anything, and you shot, and those tanks are so powerful. The Megachas, they're insane.
well, the Centurions with the protected ammo were definitely a lot.
Well, I lucked out by getting all those 6s at long range.
Once with their survival, you can get with the protected ammo, you can get back in. You're fighting. I had bad luck with this. I mean, I would say I had bad dice luck at the start, but at the end I was very lucky. So.
Yeah, because I mean, if I'd been able to assault these, capture them when they were bailed out, I would have won because I would have captured the command vehicle. So it's a 4-3 out of the way. So what do you think? You know, the super high quality versus.
Well, I think the asymmetric nature makes it more interesting. Like I think mid-war Germans versus Russians is some of the more interesting.
Same thing, yeah.
Vietnam seems interesting. We haven't played it, but I think
I wouldn't mind playing that. I wonder if I could sub these guys as Vietnam. I probably could.
So I think the valiant heroes staving off the horde is kind of an interesting.
I don't have enough infantry for that unless I borrow.
Well, I mean,
3 people's Russians like Mosers.
What? 3 times as many tanks as I did.
Well, I have 30 vehicles, so 29 vehicles.
Yeah,
just vehicles.
And I had 10 in the infantry. So
and then, yeah. Well, the infantry. I mean, Jesus. The only times I hit with the bazookas, it just bounced. The tow missiles, every time I hit, they bounced. It's just they're better off. You would have done really, really. Like my infantry would have been a lot better off, and even these scout tanks if you had taken the AMXs. That's still a good game either way. Thanks for the Moderns game. It definitely made me paint a bunch of stuff, like hours and hours and hours. So that's always good. Anyways, thanks. Dwayne takes it 4-3 for the Israelis.